Hi, I'm Helen Thompson, host of First Time Mums Chat, where I help you navigate the early days of motherhood with confidence. As a childcare educator and baby massage instructor, I'm here to share practical, nurturing advice to help you connect with your baby because understanding your little one's cues can make all the difference. Have you ever found yourself staring at your crying baby, wondering what do you need? Well, you're not alone. This episode kicks off an exciting new series where we dive into the secret language of your baby's cries. Imagine if you could recognize the difference between a hungry cry, a tired cry, a cry that means, Mum, help me, I'm uncomfortable, without the guesswork. I'll walk you through how to decode your baby's cries with real examples so you can feel more confident responding to their needs. You'll even hear the fascinating way that it sounds like. If you've ever wondered, am I missing my baby's signals? Well, this episode is for you. By the end, you'll have a powerful tool to build trust, strengthen your bond, and make those tough moments a little easier. So let's get started. Welcome new mums and mums to be. Parenting can feel overwhelming, especially in today's fast-paced world where support may feel out of reach. I'm Helen Thompson, childcare educator and baby massage instructor, and I created First Time Mums Chat to be your companion through this incredible journey. Since 2021, I've been here to share practical, holistic insights designed to make those first months, especially from 4 weeks to 10 months, just a bit easier. Through this podcast, I help you feel more connected to your baby while easing ups and downs of early motherhood. Join me and a lineup of amazing experts as we tackle your biggest questions, share real stories and other advice to help you step confidently into motherhood. Motherhood can be challenging, but you don't have to do it alone. Let's dive in and embrace this journey together. Before we begin, please remember that this podcast is for informational purposes only, and it is not a substitute for medical advice. If you have any concerns about your or your baby's health, please consult a qualified medical professional. Crying is how babies talk to us, and while it can feel overwhelming at times, it's actually an incredible opportunity to connect with and teach your little one. I'm passionate about understanding how babies communicate and why it's so important to respond to their cues with empathy and care. More than that, I believe we should talk to our babies like little adults. After all, we're teaching them how to make sense of the world and understand their own stories as they grow. Letting children express themselves from the very start is one of the greatest gifts we can give them. It helps them develop into confident, independent adults who understand and value their emotions. So let's start with why babies cry and what it means. So let's start with the basics. Why do babies cry? Well, crying is their primary way of saying, hey mum, hey dad, I need something. It could be food, it could be comfort, or it could be a clean nappy, or it could be that they want to burp, or it could mean that they're just plain tired, or they just need to know you're there. The beauty of crying is that it's not just noise, it's communication. Over time, you'll notice that different cries have different sounds and patterns, and are often paired with cues that can help you understand what your baby needs. Are you feeling unsure or overwhelmed as you navigate life as a new mum? Or maybe you've discovered a trick that's made your journey easier and you'd love to share it with others. I'd love to hear your questions, thoughts, or even those precious parenting wins you've had. Head over to mybabymassage.net/message and mybabymassage.net/message and leave me a quick voice message. It's as easy as chatting with a friend. I personally listen to every message, and yours could even be featured in an upcoming episode to help other mums just like you. So take a moment and share your story. You never know who you might inspire. Here are some common types of cries and what they might mean. Hunger, a rhythmic cry that builds to intensity. You might also notice rooting or sucking motion. Tiredness, a softer nasal cry that might stop and start. This is often paired with rubbing eyes or slowing down. Discomfort, a sharp, high-pitched cry, sometimes accompanied by squirming or arching their back. These cries are your baby's way of reaching out to you saying, "Help me." And every time you respond, you're building trust and teaching them that their voice matters. Here is an audio clip of an example of the hungry cry. And notice the rhythm. If you see your baby rooting or sucking on the hands, it's a good cue to offer a feed. Here's the cry now. Did you hear that? Neh, neh, neh. Imagine you don't have any teeth and you put your tongue on the roof of your mouth again. Neh, neh, neh. So that was an example of a hungry cry. Now here's the tired cry. Now listen to this tired cry. It's like the little oh, oh, oh. You might also notice your baby rubbing their eyes. This is your sign to start winding down for a nap. If you imagine when you're yawning and go, oh, that's their tired cry. The discomfort cry is a sharp, high-pitched cry. And here's a discomfort cry. That's eh. It's often paired with squirming or arching their back. This is when you check for a wet nappy or gas pains and respond quickly. There's also another discomfort cry that you might hear, and it's when their lower abdomen is really, really tight and they're trying to release all that pressure in their abdomen. It could be because they're constipated or the tummy just feels really, really full and they need to let that gas out. So listen to that cry. One of the most important things we can do as parents is respond to our baby's cries with empathy and understanding. It's not just about solving the immediate issue. It's about showing your baby that their voice matters. That's why I gave you an example of the hunger, tired, and the discomfort cries. In fact, in a previous episode of First Time Mums Chat, I talked about decoding baby's cries and how to recognize different types of cries, including when your baby is overtired. In that episode, I also explored how the intensity of a cry can change, starting on a soft and subtle, almost like a gentle reminder. If ignored, it quickly escalates into a more urgent, full-blown wail. This is your baby's way of saying, "I've had enough and I'm really tired now," or "I'm really hungry now." By that point, it's often too late, which is why it is so important to catch these cries early. Understanding a progression can make such a difference in helping your baby settle before they reach the overtired stage or before they reach that stage where "Mom, please burp me," or whatever it may be. If this is something you'd like to learn more about or hear me dive deeper into, please let me know. I'd love to explore this topic further in future episodes. If you've been enjoying First Time Mums Chat and finding value in the insights and advice I share every fortnight, I'd love your support to keep the podcast going. Creating this content takes time, effort, and resources, and your contribution can make a big difference. If you'd like to support the show, you can buy me a virtual coffee. It's quick, easy, and every little bit helps me continue bringing you helpful and inspiring episodes. Just head to mybabymassage.net/donate, mybabymassage.net/donate. And thank you so much for being part of this journey with me. You can also check out a YouTube video where Oprah Winfrey and Priscilla Dumpson, who discovered all about the baby language. I'll put that link into the show notes so you can listen to that as well. This is why I believe in talking to babies like little adults. For example, if your baby is crying because they're tired, you might say, "I hear you're feeling tired. Let's get cozy and ready for sleep." This not only soothes your baby, but it also teaches them the language of emotions. By responding in this way, you're helping your baby to identify and express their feelings, even at this early stage. Over time, this builds emotional resilience and helps them develop into adults who understand their own story and emotions. I'm a firm believer that children need to be encouraged to express themselves from the very start. When we push our own values or ignore their attempts to communicate, we miss an opportunity to help them grow into independent, self-aware individuals. Instead, try to see every cry as a cue, as a chance to connect. For example, when your baby cries because they're hungry, you can say, "You're telling me you're hungry? Let's have some milk." When they're tired, you might say, "Your body is saying it's time to rest. Let's get comfy." By naming their feelings and needs, you're giving them the tools to understand their emotions as they grow. You're also fostering a sense of security and trust, which is so important for their development. Understanding your baby's cues isn't just about meeting their needs. It's about building a foundation of trust, empathy, and communication that will serve them for the rest of their lives. As we wrap up this episode of First Time Mums Chat, let's quickly recap what we've explored today. We've delved into how to identify the different types of cries, hunger, tiredness, and discomfort, and the importance of responding to each with empathy. We discussed the significance of talking to your baby like a little adult, fostering early emotional intelligence and a strong parent-child bond. Your journey into motherhood is unique, and I'm here to support you every step of the way. If you find today's insights helpful, consider subscribing. Stay updated with our latest episodes by subscribing to First Time Mums Chat on your preferred podcast platform. Leaving a review. Your feedback helps us improve and reach more mums just like you. Share your thoughts and experiences. I'd love to hear them. Hey mums, does your little one struggle with sleep? Are teething pains making them and you restless? I know how exhausting those sleepless nights can be. That's why I've created the Baby Massage Quick Start Guide, a simple 5-minute routine designed to soothe fussiness, relieve teething, discomfort, and help your baby sleep better. These easy-to-follow massage techniques fit right into your daily routine and help calm your baby fast. Get your free copy now at mybabymassage.net/massage. That's mybabymassage.net/massage. Let's bring peaceful nights and happy days to you and your baby. In our next episode, we'll dive deeper into understanding your baby's non-verbal cues and early signs of discomfort and hunger. We'll explore how recognizing these subtle signals can enhance your connection with your little one and make your parenting journey smoother. You won't want to miss it. Thank you for joining me today. Remember, every time you respond to your baby's cues, you're building trust and teaching them that their voice matters. Keep nurturing that connection, and I'll see you in the next episode of First Time Mums Chat.